What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another round of Plushpound Talks, Sister Wives, Season 18. And this week we are on episode 4. Let's jump straight into it. So, the episode opens up as it always does, recapping the previous episode. But this one was really short because they focused on Cody and Janelle having their big blow up, right? And Cody tells us that he hadn't spoken to Janelle in 10 days. Not a text, hey, how you doing, nothing. Now, let me tell you something. If Janelle is anything like me, the worst thing you could do for a person like me is give me time to think. That's the worst thing you could do is give me time to think, talk to the people that's in my head. We come up with decisions and conclusions based off scenarios that we have reenacted, and we lean to our own understanding. Like, that's pretty much over for you. And there's nothing you could do to change our mind because we will sit there and evaluate all the facts. Like, I don't know if y'all into Mortal Kombat. There's a character on there named Ermac. And when he talks, he be like, we are many. That's how I talk. We are many. It's a bunch of us up in here. It's a bunch of us up in here. Depending on who you are determines who you gonna meet. However, I'm telling Brother Cody, 10 days is too fucking long. But he says he doesn't want an apology. He just really want to have a conversation. At this point, there's no conversation to be had because I have already had conversations with everybody. You just were not present. That's all I want to say. This was really heartbreaking to watch Janelle speaking to the camera in the privacy of her home. I like that they do that part, but I do not like that they don't come into Robin's house. But I do like this because the vulnerability that we get out of them when no one's around. And this was I have never seen Janelle like this. And I watched plenty of episodes and I could be wrong, but I've never seen Janelle like this. She sound so broken. Not broken as if someone's beating me down, but broken as if I am at this age and I don't know what to do because that's what she says. I'm 50 and I have nothing. And in my opinion, I believe Janelle was like the sacrificial lamb out of the whole group because it seemed like she put herself, oh, I get it later. I'll worry about me later. Y'all take care of y'all. She just kind of focused on the bigger picture, in my opinion. So she was okay with putting herself on last because she felt like she was going to get hers in the end, and she never did. And in my opinion, there's no hierarchy according to everybody, for the most part. For the sake of argument, let's say there's not any. Janelle should have got a house before Robin. Period. Janelle should have gotten a house before Robin. I mean, Mary's sitting over there with 18 bedrooms. Why couldn't Robin and them go over there? Y'all sister wives. Why couldn't y'all help each other out? Like, there's no reason why Robin got a house before. Robin got a house before Janelle. That's just my opinion. Because she gets to talking about her finances. She was like, she don't know if she got to get a lawyer. Yeah, Janelle, you're going to have to go talk to somebody. You're going to have to go talk to somebody outside of Christine. You got to get your ducks in a row. And I believe that's what she was trying to do before this moment happened. Because of the way she was moving a couple of seasons ago, I was like, Janelle seemed like she on her way out the door and she trying to scrape up what she can before she leave. She feels like, you want me to choose my children over you, which essentially I believe that. I believe when Cody says you need to run your will into mine, you need to side with me. You have not been loyal to me fundamentally. You have betrayed me. You are not standing firm with me because essentially at this point, Christine, she's the op. You left, so you the op now. And for Cody, you supposed to stand with us. She on the outside. But you never did that with them. Like it's like you've never been that guy for them to be stupid behind you, pretty much. Like, for as unquestionable loyalty. No matter what you do, you're never wrong. It just doesn't seem like you've been that guy. You want to be this pillar of polygamy. I'm the head of my household. He even spoke of patriarchy last season, and I will bat the piss out of you talking that bullshit. Because if you wanted patriarchy, you should have got women more like Robin, What you got was some go-getters, some hustlers, some people that can figure it out without you and your input. Not saying they don't need it or want it, but no. Let me back up. Not saying that they don't want it, but they don't need it. Like, they can make moves without you. They can figure it out. Like Janelle kept saying, I was so stupid. I knew better. I knew better. To me, that's the conversation of a woman whose mother told them to have a plan B. And it's not a plan B as if, oh, just in case the marriage fail. It's in case you got a dip. Like, independence is not to shit on your partner. Being an independent woman is not to shit on your partner. It's to be able to have options when they do something stupid. Because typically, they want to be financial abusers. Like, you don't do what they say, okay, I'm gonna punish you, I'm gonna take this from you, take that from you, because I make the money. You see all that nonsense, but you can't say that to somebody who make their own money. At least that's what I think about independent women. Independent women is a tool that we use so we can hold down the fort when shit happens and jump ship when they get to fucking up purposely. But that's a whole nother conversation. It's not what this video is about, so let's keep going. So it's Christmas Eve at this point, and camera crew is making their rounds, and here we have Janelle cooking with baby Gabe. Well, he ain't a baby no more. That's a grown man, but we essentially grew up with him, or he grew up on us, should I say. The hurt and the pain is written all over Janelle's face in this scene, and Gabe was doing a really, really good job in my opinion, trying to take his mom's mind off everything that was going on. He was talking about cooking, talking about you need a lot of cheese. They were making lasagna, which looked pretty good. But you could tell, like, her face was just so flustered. Like, you could just tell her mind was elsewhere. She also said in her confessional that she told Cody, come get your shit, and get out. What she said was, I do not want him back, but my faith would not allow me to leave. I understood that. And it seems like she's trying to come to peace with that. I don't know what that looks like for Janelle, because I know it does not look like what Mary has going on. I just don't know what that looks like for her, and I'm interested to see how that unfolds for her. I'm interested to see that part of her journey. It's always a pleasure when we can see the children on the screen. Ignore Sunny Boy. Somebody is downstairs outside. Oh well, we gonna keep it moving. I would like to see the children more, because essentially most of them, or if not all of them, are adults at this point, and they play a huge impact in what's going on, and they have opinions. What I don't like is that everybody's trying to keep things under wraps. This is a reality show. This is what you're here for. I get you want to keep some things for yourself, but if you want that, you should not be on the show, because this is what you signed up for, right? So for the most part, from what I can gather, is they said that all of them tried to reach out to Cody and Robin to try to see what they could do, and Cody and Robin and when trying to hear, or could be the siblings, the children of Cody and Robin. Cody said he ain't seen them reach out. It's been more of him trying to reach out and they rejecting him. Sound like miscommunication to me. If you want everybody to talk to everybody, get them all in one room. That's simple. Get them all in one room like you want for Christmas, and sit down and talk to everybody. That solve everything. Hold on, let me go check on Sunny Boy. This is just here for the cuteness overload. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at the baby. This is Christine and her family, and they are happy and enjoying themselves like you couldn't wipe the smile off of any of their faces if you had sandpaper, is what I'm. This is Cody and Robin's house, and Mary was invited over. Cody and Robin are mindful of the affection that they show each other because of Mary, and they want to be considerate of Mary. And Mary basically says she feels like she's the other woman. They talk about some more things. It's just, you can tell Cody had to ask everybody over here to get off their phones. Like, you could just tell that the kids are just being typical teenagers, but they got their own thing going on. They don't seem excited. As compared to Christine and her family, they're happy about a quiet Christmas that they're having because they're used to a lot of chaos. Moving on. So we at Cody and Robin's, right? And it's Christmas Day. Cody gets the children he have with Robin uh motorized like ATVs or whatever so they can go have fun on the land. Robin thinks he's compensating for the lack thereof. Cody makes it a point to mention that he's blocking it. He said yes, it's an issue with him and Janelle, but he's blocking it out and he's going to focus on the loyal wife and children. That's what he's going to do. Here's the thing. I know I'm gonna get some hate for this if certain people see this, but let me go here. You know, when a man is free in the free world, he do a lot of hoeing on his lady. He gotta go sit down for a little time in that bean, and he wants this undenying loyalty from the same woman he fucked over when he was free. That's Cody. That is Cody. Because for the life of me, dude, you were not loyal to your family. You just wasn't. You did not show up for them. Like, you don't get to take a break because you're mad. You don't get to punish your wives because you're mad. So, oh, I'm mad at you, so you can, because you essentially gave up on Mary. You tried to punish, do the same shit with Christine. Christine was like, bitch, fuck you. Janelle said fuck you before you even had the chance to go there because she saw the writing on the wall. So it's like you want people to be loyal to you, but you're not loyal to them. Like, you don't give what you ask for. That's just like a woman who has nothing to offer but ask and expect a man to just give out everything. Unless you're Robin and you licking his asshole. Let's move on. Janelle is Janelle is with her kids. They all feel like Janelle feels like, it was kind of, a little sad, but she enjoying it. She's enjoying the peaceful, quiet Christmas, and all the kids feel the same way too. Christine is having a funky good time. She ain't worried about nothing down here in Flagstaff. I thought these two right here were cute. Now, he reminds me of Robin. She reminds me of Cody. Okay, so this next part is about them two, right? This is actually Cody's brother-in-law. He is married to Mary's sister. He had two wives. Beth, I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, Beth left because it was no longer for her. We don't really get deep of what happened. And now he's just with somebody. I don't know if that's Mary's sister or not. Anywho, I like when Cody talked to his male counterparts because it's almost as if like they help him get the understanding that everybody around the world is seeing. In this moment, we see Cody acknowledge that, because the man was basically saying, you talking about what you lost, but you need to consider the fact that the other wives lost a sister wife too. Like Robin lost somebody too. Mary lost somebody too. It ain't just they left you, they left her too. And Robin says she's depressed, she's this, she that, and the other. Let me say this. I'm going out on a limb here because we don't know this to be true, but I'm going to assume this true because at this point in the episode, I have not heard any different. Robin, if you cared or if you wanted, why didn't you reach out again? Because I said this on my last page when we was talking about when Christine was leaving. I said this on my last page. Why didn't you reach out on Christmas to Janelle? I'll wait. I'm going to wait for the answer. The same reason you didn't reach out to Christine when she was getting ready to leave. Why? The same reason you don't want to rock the boat with Cody. Like, quit acting like you did not have an agenda when you came into this family. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But please keep in mind that because you were so focused on the well-being of you and the 3 children that you had with another man, that you sacrificed the relationship with your other sister wives and their children. except McKelty, but that's another whole nother topic. You get what I'm saying? So then they go on to talk about how, Cody says he there's a certain type of responsibility as a plural wife that you have, as a sister wife that you have, and it's called sacred loneliness. Everybody else was like, what? That's bullshit, pretty much. Rob was like, that's your time, you supposed to be with God. See, here's the thing. I think what Cody is failing to realize is that they can only take so much of him. Them other days he gone, yeah, they be enjoying it because they need a break. Especially Robin. Like, Robin probably pulling her hair right now because you're around so much. She need a break. The issue came is even when you were around, you were not fulfilling your husband duties. Now, every wife that goes into a plural marriage understands that there's going to be some emotional sacrifice. But what they're not understanding is total emotional sacrifice. You have you wanted 4 wives, so it's your responsibility. Like, I'm saying, even, let's say, because, Janelle and Christine say they never, they asked or whatever the case may be. They didn't ask or whatever. So let's say they did ask. You still said, yes, I'm going to take on that responsibility. So you wanted 4 wives, which means you are responsible for the emotional well-being of your wives. When it's their time, it's their time. Like, you should not be at Janelle's talking shit about Christine, talking shit about Mary, talking shit about Robin, and vice versa. And I know that's what you're doing. You give me that. Because you can't tell me you ain't over there kiki and ha-ha with Robin, pillow talking with Robin. That's all you got left. You ain't damn sure ain't pillow talking with Mary. And she hanging on by a thread, and she look like she about to snap anyway. So, then it goes on to talk about how, he understands that plural marriage can be hard on the wife. He just had a whole bunch of revelations, and this was good to see. However, it's like it only lasts like 5 minutes, then he revert back to his old ignorant ass ways. Let's move on. In the last final few scenes, Cody is putting words to his feelings, basically saying he's having dark thoughts. He wants to run away, but he don't want to leave the other 2 behind. So it sounds like he want to leave Robin ass too, which is normal. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, for example, you know how when a mom and dad break up and they have a baby together, and the dad did wrong by the mom, and so the mom uses the kid to punish the dad. That's kind of how where Cody is. Cody is the bitter baby mama, right? But he's just not acting on it. He was like, I feel, he kind of got emotional when he was like, he feel himself going to a dark place, but he has an urge to act on it. I felt him in that because I get there all the time, me and everybody in my head, because I feel like I gotta get my lick back. So I get it. Moving on. This was fun to see. This is the rental in Flagstaff. This is Janelle's kids and Christine kids. McKelty, Isabel, and Truly went to their dads and they opened up presents there. So Robin says McKelty has remained neutral. Christine confirms that she's like the bridge of our family. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Robin still feels, maybe I missed something, because Robin still feels like Christine says she didn't want to have a relationship with her or her children. I just heard she wanted a break from y'all, and I never heard her mention the kids. Maybe we're missing something. Everybody wants answers and want to figure everything out. Why can't y'all all just get together with a mediator and talk it out? Like, why can't everyone get together? Cody feels like Janelle's house is a source of his pain. He ain't talked to Savannah, just like he ain't talked to his wife Janelle. That's fucked up, Cody. You fucked up for that. Call Savannah. You ain't even call that girl for Christmas. You fucked up. That's it. That's all. Yo, ain't got no more. We moving on. Y'all continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all play sweet. Bye-bye.